Hi yogis, this is a 15-minute flow geared towards runners or people who have tight hips and hamstrings. Let's begin in downward facing dog.
In your downward facing dog, begin by pedaling out your feet here. Just pressing through one heel and then through the other, side to side. Place your hands well, spreading your fingers wide and pressing into your fingertips and your knuckles. And just take a nice deep breath here. Let go of, if you're holding onto your head, just soften your neck muscles. Take one more full breath. On your next inhale, lift your heels nice and high, bend your knees, and walk or step to the front of your mat. Find a halfway lift on your inhale, and fold all the way. Press down through your feet, bend your knees, and reach your arms up to the ceiling. Lift your gaze, take a little back bend, and then exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to your plank, and lower through a vinyasa here. Choosing to lower all the way or halfway down to your mat. Opening up your chest. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg behind you, bend your knee, and open up your hip. Now really press down through your left heel to stretch the back of your left leg and your calf. Straighten your right leg back out long and step it through. Take your time. Bring the right foot forward and lower your back knee down. Inhale, walk your hands to your right thigh. Roll your shoulders down and sweep your arms up to the ceiling. Bend your elbows, cactus your arms. And then inhale, reach back up, and exhale, lower, step back, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, bend your left knee, open your hip, and really press down as much as you can through your right heel. Stretch your left leg long, square your hips, and step it all the way through. Lower the right knee, walk your hands to your left thigh, and sweep your arms up. Cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, lower, step back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, lift up high into the heel or onto the balls of your feet, and then press your chest a little closer to your thighs. Let your head maybe go side to side here. Press the heels down, and then come forward into plank. Inhale here, exhale, lower halfway or all of the way. Open your chest, pull the shoulders down your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior two. Open up the arms, bend into your front right knee. You can bend a couple times into that knee. And then take your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Just draw your shoulders down here. Really press into the pinky toe edge of your back foot and open up your chest. Bring your right elbow to your right thigh and sweep your left arm overhead here. So you find a nice long side body stretch down the left side. Breathe here. Let your breath feel expansive in your body. And inhale, come all the way up, straighten your right leg, turn your right toes to face the side edge of your mat. Reach the arms up, inhale, exhale, forward fold all the way through. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, soften. Let the back of your neck be long. And then slowly walk your hands back around to your right foot, turning all 10 toes back into a lunge here. You're gonna lower the back knee down. Bend your left knee and see if you can reach back here for a bind. So if that's not available, you can reach back here, opening up the shoulder and the chest, maybe eventually bending that back knee. And then gently release and step back. Downward dog. Inhale, the left foot steps forward, warrior two. Spin your back heel down, open up the arms, and take a couple bends into your front left knee. Hands behind your back, interlace, maybe the opposite thumb on top here, the opposite grip. Draw your shoulders down. And then take your left elbow to your left thigh, reach the right arm overhead, and really press through the right foot. Inhale, come all the way up, straighten the left leg, spin your left toes forward, and lift both arms up, reach up, exhale, forward fold. Take a deep breath here. And then walk both hands back around to the front foot, left foot, dropping the right knee, maybe just reaching back, opening the chest, or bending the right foot and grabbing hold with your left hand. Breathe here. And on your exhale, gently release, step back, downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, lift your heels high, walk your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Bend your knees, reach all the way up, take a little back bend here, and then just release your arms down by your sides. We're going to take figure four here, standing, by taking your feet about hip distance wide, bending your knees, and then shift your weight into your right leg and lift your left ankle up and over your right thigh. So a couple options, you can bring your palms together, work on bending into that right knee, or you can stretch your arms forward here. Relax the shoulders. 3 deep breaths. From here, see if you can slowly send that left leg back, bring your hands down, and find a standing split. Here, stretching long through the left leg. Take some ankle circles on that left side. And then bend your right knee and carefully step your left foot all the way back. From here, move into half pigeon, taking, if you have a block underneath your right thigh or hip here, walking the right foot over to the right. Hands frame your body here, lift up nice and tall. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands forward. So you might just stay here, working on keeping the hips parallel, keeping the hips square to the front edge of your mat, or maybe eventually lowering to your elbows. Wherever you are, see if you can soften your forehead. Check in with your jaw, check in with your feet here, relaxing. And just focus on 3 full breaths. So let your head drop. See if you can breathe into your back body, your shoulders. Maybe even imagining the breath moving towards your hips here, breathing towards the hips. When you're ready, on your next inhale, slowly walk your hands back in.
Take your time to make your way back into downward facing dog.
And once you feel centered, inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or step your feet to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your arms up, open your chest. Exhale, arms by your side. Bend your knees, sit back a little bit, and this time bring your weight into your left leg and cross your right ankle over. So take a moment to find your balance. Sit back a little bit more. Side's a little trickier for me. Maybe you stretch your arms forward and breathe here. 3 full breaths. From here, begin to transition into your standing split, bringing your hands down slowly to your mat. Press your right leg up and drop your head. Maybe roll the right ankle around a couple times. And then square your hips, bend your front knee, and step your right foot back. Finding half pigeon on the left side, take your time to set yourself up. Maybe you have a blanket or something you can sit on or set your left hip on. Stretch your right leg back far. Inhale, lift up tall, and exhale, melt forward slowly. And just notice if you're forcing or rushing into this pose. And just see if you can be patient here. So the body takes a little bit of time sometimes to relax and to open, to be a little bit more flexible. So just see if you can focus on your breath. Maybe you're able to bring your elbows down, or eventually bring the elbows down, and just take a moment here for yourself, finding the breath, and just take 3 full deep breaths. And when you're ready, after that 3rd breath, just slowly walk your hands back in.
We're going to shift our weight over into the left hip to swing the right leg around and then come off of anything that you're sitting on. And we'll come here into legs forward, revolved or reverse plank pose. So pressing your hands down into the mat right behind your hips, roll your shoulders down and gently lift your hips up here. Open up your chest and let your head drop back as far as feels good for you. Take a deep breath and slowly release. Good. Bring your feet to your mat. Reach your arms forward and just slowly roll to your back. Drawing the knees into your chest. And then from here, take the soles of your feet together. Allow the knees to open. You might bring one hand onto your belly or your chest here. And just allow the knees to slowly release towards your mat or the floor. Close your eyes if it's comfortable, and just feel where your breath is moving, chest or belly. Let your jaw release. Allowing energy to flow freely from your upper body into your lower body through your hips and vice versa. And take a couple more breaths here, just softening the joints, the shoulders, the hips, the knees, even the ankles. And then gently bring your knees back in and walk your feet wide so that you can just windshield wiper your knees side to side. You can take your arms out to the side, move anything out of your way, and just really slowly take your knees left and right through the middle. And when you feel complete with that, set yourself up for a moment or a few moments in Shavasana. Allow your legs to relax down long. Take your feet towards the corners of your mat and just slide the shoulders down your back. Let your palms face open and just let your body receive all the benefits of your practice today. So just take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, let go. Move into Shavasana for as long as you need today or you want today. Namaste.